Well, good evening, everyone. How are you tonight? It is Friday night. It's 9 p.m. and time for some healing, time for some clearing, time for some empowerment. What's going on in the world today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's begin as we always do by asking that magical question: what have you done today to make tomorrow a better place for you to live? It can be, it can literally be anything, and it's at this point it's kind of a rhetorical question. But what have you done in the present moment to improve your future? So let's begin to take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good evening, Mary. Hmm. Breathing in fresh energy, fresh oxygen, fresh love, fresh light. Breathing out all stress, all anxiety, all fear, anger, dis-ease. Now that we've taken some breaths, let's begin to think about something we want to work on tonight. It can be something health, wealth, relationships, business, pleasure, anything that you want to work on, anything that you feel like you need some clearing on. You can do it right here, right now. So begin to think about it. But as you think about it, don't think about it in the future. Think about it in the here and now. Think about it as if it's already happened. What would it feel like if it had happened today? If you had achieved or accomplished whatever it is right here, right now? What would that feel like? And then let's add to that. Begin to add, what would it sound like? What would it look like? What would it smell like? What would it taste like? Not just what would it feel like. Use all of your senses and begin to get in touch with whatever it is you're trying to work on. This is the beauty of clearing. We talk about law of attraction. We talk about, what can you have? And, well, I say I want this and I say I want that, but what do you believe you can have? Because you get what you believe you can have, because that's your limitation. So take those limitations away, release those limitations, and just let the universe send you whatever it's going to send you. But don't sabotage yourself before you even get started. And this is something that we've all done. Right? This is something that everybody's done at some level. And it doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor. We've all been through the same situation. We get so wrapped up in what we believe we can have or what we believe we can achieve that we forget to just do it. So now that you've thought about this, now that you've brought it into your head, you're using all of your different senses to really get in touch with it. Bring it down into the heart. When you bring it down into the heart, you can feel it so much easier. Good evening, or good morning, my friend Sujit Kumar. Great to see you here. When you begin to feel in the heart, your heart tells you your own truth, so you can really see it. And as you start doing different things, you begin to say, oh, well, this is working, this is not. This feels right, this feels wrong. So just begin to get in that kind of touch with yourself and that touch with in touch with whatever it is you're working on. And now we're going to begin with our clearing techniques. Ho'oponopono, the 4 phrases. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Something was happening right outside my window and just was making sure everything was okay. So these are: I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. And we all know as we're saying this, we're saying it to ourselves. We're saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And we're also saying it to our connection with source energy. So when we say, I'm sorry, we're saying, I'm sorry for all of the data or memory that I've brought into this current situation. And we're clearing on our perception of all this data, all these memories. These are all our perceptions. And so we're clearing on our perceptions here. And as we look out into our environment, we say, I'm clearing on whatever it is inside of me that's causing whatever's going on out here. So this is when you say you're clearing out here, you're never clearing out here. You're only clearing on your perception of what you see out there. All the clearing is happening right here inside you. So that's, I'm sorry, please forgive me. When you say, please forgive me, you're saying it. Why? Because you've brought in all of this data, because you have all of these perceptions. So you're asking yourself for forgiveness for bringing all this and not dealing with it sooner. But you're also asking for it knowing that you're actually doing the work. And when you start to do the work like this, it's easy to say, please forgive me, because you know you're shifting things. And then you're saying, thank you. Thank you for forgiving me. And I'm going to say thank you. I'm going to say thank you, Christy, for taking my call today. That was my big blessing of the day. So when we say thank you in this context, we're saying thank you for dealing with all of this. Thank you for dealing with this data, with these memories, with these perceptions. And then, of course, I love you. And I want you to look in the mirror every single morning and look in your eyes and say, I love you. And I want you to say it until you begin to feel your heart swell up, because you deserve to be loved. Every one of us deserve to be loved. Hello, Brother Victor. How are you? Great to see you on here, my friend. So, when you look in the mirror and you say, I love you, I want you to truly feel it inside of you. I really want you to open up. And then when you say it in context of Ho'oponopono, you're saying, hey, I love you because you're doing this work. You're taking action. You're really working on yourself. You're working on these situations, and you're working on bringing yourself into a better place. And that's all we're all trying to do. We're all trying to bring ourselves into a better place. So let's begin to clear with the 4 phrases. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Oh, this is so beautiful. It just opens up your heart. It centers you. And it really brings forth that internal love that you have for yourself. So this is a beautiful thing, and you're clearing and empowering all these different things you're working on in your life. So next we're going to work on Mornis prayer. And this, of course, is that prayer of reconciliation, a prayer of forgiveness, another prayer of pure love, because forgiveness is pure love. So it's a prayer of acknowledgement, acknowledging that there may be things even that you don't know about that have happened with you, your family, your relatives, your ancestors, and you're just asking for forgiveness so that it doesn't hold you back anymore, and so that it also releases the others. because sometimes all people want to do is be acknowledged. That's so much of all the arguments is people just want to have that acknowledgement. They want to feel like they're appreciated. They want to feel like they're loved. Divine Creator, Father, Mother, Son is one. If I, my family, relatives, and ancestors have offended you, your family, relatives, and ancestors, in thoughts, words, deeds, and actions, from the beginning of our creation to the present, we ask your forgiveness. Let this cleanse, purify, release, cut all negative memories, blocks, energies, and vibrations, and transmute these unwanted energies into pure light. And it's done. Divine Creator, Father, Mother, Son is one. If I, my family, relatives, and ancestors have offended you, your family, relatives, and ancestors, in thoughts, words, deeds, and actions, from the beginning of our creation to the present, we ask your forgiveness. Let this cleanse, purify, release, cut all negative memories, blocks, energies, and vibrations, and transmute these unwanted energies into pure light. And it is done. Divine Creator, Father, Mother, Son is one. If I, my family, relatives, and ancestors have offended you, your family, relatives, and ancestors, in thoughts, words, deeds, and actions from the beginning of our creation to the present, we ask your forgiveness. Let this cleanse, purify, release, cut all negative memories, blocks, energies, vibrations, and transmute these unwanted energies into pure light. And it is done. And now we're going to begin to chant. And we start always with the Ganesha chant. The chant of Ganesha is about removing all obstacles in your way. So when we want to remove these obstacles, when we chant this, we're saying, hey, I know that there are obstacles. There's obstacles I can see. There's obstacles I can't see. Please help me to remove these obstacles so that we can move forward easier and clearer. Om Gam Ganapateya Namaha. 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 Om Gam Ganabadaya 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 Namaha. And the next mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, is literally translated into Om, the jewel in the lotus hum. And this is important because our life, our path, follows that of this mantra. Like the lotus, we grow up through the mud, through the dirt, through the water, into the air, and we open up into this beautiful, beautiful flower, this beautiful lotus. And inside the lotus, there's a jewel, the Mani jewel. And this jewel is our consciousness. And so the Mani jewel is known as the consciousness jewel. And so it helps to bring us, it is our consciousness that brings us into our own enlightenment. So through all of this, it's our path into enlightenment. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And now we chant to the Medicine Buddha. And the Medicine Buddha is our master healer, the master doctor. So we ask the Medicine Buddha to heal the physical body, to heal the mental body, to heal the spiritual body. And I want to say something about this because I've had a couple of people questioning it. And it's not always that the Medicine Buddha heals it himself, but that the Medicine Buddha brings the right people for you to heal into your life. And this is such a beautiful, beautiful aspect. It's not that you just magically become better. It's that all the right circumstances come into your life so that when you take action, you can heal. So I wanted to make that little distinction. Um, we also ask the medicine Buddha to heal the earth, the sky, the heavens, all humans, all animals, insects, and spirits. And once again, that could be just bringing us into a more awakened state. It's interesting how that happens. Deyatahom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyatahom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyata hom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyata hom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyata hom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyata hom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyata hom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyata hom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyata hom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyata hom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyata hom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyata hom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyata hom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyata hom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyata hom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyata hom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyata hom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. Deyata hom bekunzir bekunzir maha bekunzir raja samangate soha. And now we will go into our 20-minute meditation. And tonight we'll continue with the fifth chamber of the heart meditation. But first, let's just take some deep breaths, relaxing our body. Go ahead and adjust your posture. Make yourself comfortable to be able to sit for the next 20 or so minutes. begin. I call forth the fifth chamber of our heart, the generator of love, the super electron. And I ask for it to now send forth hundreds of thousands of rhythmic waves of divine love into our garment, up into our mind, and out into our feeling body. And I call forth hundreds of thousands of rhythmic waves of divine love to go forth up into our higher self, our divine self, and up into our I am presence. And I call forth these hundreds of thousands of rhythmic waves of divine love and send forth to Saint Germain, Akasha, Asun, the angelic realm, our guardian angels, and all the beings on the higher realms. And I visualize violet, pink, and white rhythmic waves or movement throughout the entire body. I see these as flames, triple flames, violet, pink, and white. And they settle into the first three chambers of the heart: the love chamber, the power chamber, and the wisdom chamber. And feel the flames move up into the pineal and pituitary, into the medulla, the cerebrum, and the cerebellum. And as you feel all of these activate, you can now send these same waves anywhere, to anyone, to anything. You just say, I send forth hundreds of thousands of rhythmic waves of divine love. And then you state where you want it to go to. It can be to a person, a place, a thing, a time. So I can say, I send forth hundreds of thousands of rhythmic waves of divine love to any and all beings that are watching these meditations, that are practicing these meditations. And it is so. So now take the next 20 minutes and work with these frequencies in your body. Work with these frequencies outside your body. You can send them wherever you like, but do both. So we'll see you in about 20 minutes. Enjoy. And take a big deep breath. Gently open your eyes. Welcome back, welcome back. As always, I would like to give my deep gratitude to each and every one of you for your support, for your sponsorship, for taking the time and taking the action to do these cleanses, to do this cleaning, to do these meditations, to build your meditation practice, for doing it every single night. I love you so much. I am truly, truly grateful for each and every one of you. And for tonight, actually tomorrow night, Saturday night, I will not be here tomorrow night. I'm doing an event at the Path of Tea here in Houston, Texas, doing an outdoor gong and singing bowl show. So if you're in Houston, come by, join in with us. Otherwise, I will see you Sunday night. And as I said before, know that I always love you. May you always be well. May you always be happy. May you always be blessed. And may you always stay healthy. We'll see you Sunday. I love you. Bye.